everyone, and welcome to my garden today. We're not in my library, but we're in my garden because I thought that you could come and have afternoon tea with me. That would be nice. I've got this nice little spread set out. It's not all for me. After after this video, me and my mum are actually going to sit and enjoy this afternoon tea. But with today's video, I thought that I would recommend and show some of my Alice in Wonderland retellings that I have, because I've got quite a bit, and Alice in Wonderland is one of my favourite Disney films, kind of classic stories of all time. So I hope you enjoy it, and grab yourself a cuppa, grab yourself a sandwich, a cupcake, and we'll have one of these strawberries in a minute. And yes, I hope you enjoy. So the first book I'm going to be talking about is Looking Glass Girl by Kathy Cassidy. Kathy Cassidy was one of my favourite authors when I was about 11, I want to say, and this is a book about a girl called Alice who wants to be an actress, but she's like really shy, and she's invited to a sleepover by a popular girl called Sabby, but obviously Sabby has ulterior motives. So when she goes to the sleepover, there's a terrible accident, and Alice ends up in a coma, and then kind of there's parts of the book where she's sort of in this kind of sleepy Wonderland type world, as obviously she's kind of dreaming as she's in a coma, and it's nice because it kind of takes you through that sort of Wonderland route, as it were, when she's asleep. So it's kind of like a very, very true to Alice in Wonderland, I would say, but this has been a favourite of mine for ages, and it's just a nice, like, really not simple, but it's just a nice story to dig into. So, and I think this actually came out for a anniversary of Alice in Wonderland. I don't know which one, but yes, I highly recommend this. This is one of my favourites, I think. So the next two books I've got to talk about is Alice by Christina Henry and Red Queen by Christina Henry, and these are two really, really like gritty, urban sort of retellings, which kind of use the setting of an insane asylum as kind of to branch out the whole story, because in a lot of retellings of Alice in Wonderland, it's kind of portrayed that Alice is mad and obviously and all that stuff, and all of the you've got the Mad Hatter and things like that. But yes, these are like really, really gritty, dark ones, and I like one of the reviews at the beginning of this. One of these books says, I've just got it written down here, it will make you feel like you were just on a bender with a blue caterpillar. I think that sums these up really, really well. So the next book I have is After Alice by Gregory Maguire, and this takes a character that was briefly mentioned in the original classic of Alice in Wonderland called Ada, who I don't really remember her, but nevertheless, and she goes to visit Alice, but she's a moment too late because Alice has already tumbled down the rabbit hole into Wonderland. So in order to find her, Ada kind of jumps in after her. Then she has to go through Wonderland to see if she can find her. And I really like how it takes a character who's kind of a side character and turns it into a main character, and then it talks about their story. So I think that's really cool. Next books I have. Oh, fly! we love filming in the outdoors. It's just great. So the next books I have is Alice in Zombieland, Alice Through the Looking Glass, no, Alice Through the Zombie Glass, and The Queen of Zombie Hearts. And as you can tell, this is a Alice in Wonderland retelling series, and it takes Wonderland and adds zombies. It just adds zombies in there, and I think that's quite cool. I'm not a massive fan of zombies, like zombie fiction. I don't really like The Walking Dead and stuff like that, but I think it is quite cool because obviously, like, the world of Wonderland is very pretty and pastely, I suppose you could say, and then obviously now you've got like the gritty zombies, and I think that's quite cool. I like that. So if you like zombie retellings or things with zombies in them, then you'll definitely enjoy this trilogy. I think it's a trilogy anyway. I don't think there's any more out, but who knows. So the next book I have is Heartless by Marissa Meyer, and this takes the Queen of Hearts before she became the murderous queen that we all know and love. Well, some of us think, some of us don't. And it kind of paints her as this simple Wonderland girl who just wants to fall in love, which is a bit sad. But I like it when it shows villains' kind of origin stories. I think that's quite cool. And this one, obviously, we all know the theme, open your head! And that's, spoiler, the last line that she says in the book, which is a bit cool. And I like Marissa Maya, obviously, she did the Lunar Chronicle series. I only have Cinder from that series. I think that's the only one I read. But I think she did like superhero series as well, but this book was like really popular on, I think it was on YouTube and Instagram like quite a while ago. So this one is another good one, especially if you like the evil side of Wonderland. Like not all just the pretty flowers talking to each other, but the actual evil side, which I quite like, I'm not gonna lie. So you'll really enjoy this book as well. The next book I have is Splintered by A.G. Howard, and this is about Alyssa Gardner, who is the great 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 granddaughter of Alice Liddell, who obviously inspired the original Alice in Wonderland. And she can hear the thoughts and like feelings of plants and animals, and that kind of runs through her family. And she just wants to break the curse of insanity, so she decides to delve into Wonderland herself and kind of break the curse because of doesn't want it to happen anymore. I remember this book. I saw it, I think I was in sixth form, and obviously I really, really wanted it, but I couldn't find it anywhere. So, like, bless her, my school librarian, who is one of the best women I've ever met, she was like she was a role model of mine. Still is, even though I don't see her anymore. But yeah, I like asked her. I was like, would you be able to get this book for us? And bless her, she managed to order it and she got it for us. And then I found this book of all so I didn't even know. That wasn't even the first place I was gonna look for. The look in even. But yes, I think this cover is so beautiful as well. Like with all like the bugs and everything. There's a lot of like books in it, and I'm sure there's a short, because this is a series, and there's a short story. I think it's The Moth in the Mirror or something. I'm not a massive fan of moths or insects, as you see in the previous clip where I'm just attacked by a fly and I screamed like a 5-year-old. So that was fun. But again, this is a really good. I love ones that are dark and gritty. Oh, I just think it's for me to. Good. Yeah, really enjoyed this one as well. So the next book is Alice in Wonderland by Simon James Green, and this is a LGBTQ contemporary romance about a boy called Alice, God, Alex, who's very socially awkward, and he gets a summer job in an amusement arcade called Wonderland, and it's all about the kind of madcap antics that ensue and like his journey of, you know, stuff like that. I don't know if this is a complete retelling. I think it's just contemporary with Alice vibes, and I do like it when you have that, when you've got like a contemporary, and it's not necessarily a retelling, but it has like the vibes of like a fairy tale like Icarella, how that's not necessarily a retelling, but again, geeky vibes of Cinderella, but also mixed with other things as well. So if you really like gooey summer romances, then I definitely recommend this one as well. So the next two I have aren't actually fiction, but these are non-fiction ones, which I thought I would show. So this is your Vintage Tea Party Journal, and I am obsessed with this book. Like, look how pretty it is, and it's got like this kind of indentation. Oh, it's gorgeous, and I actually still have the receipt in it from when I bought it. So I got this in TK Maxx in 2016. So I don't know why I've kept it in there, but I guess it's a nice little memory, you could say. So this is a book, and it's filled with like vintage recipes. You got chicken liver parfait, very nice, salad cemetery, and then there's also pages where you can like write your own bits and pieces in, and it also has what else is in here? Obviously, like other tips to create like your own vintage tea party, like what is it? Your favourite cocktails and twists. So there's pages where you can write in. It shows you like how to do hair tutorials, decorations, all that jazz. and it's by a woman called, I don't know if it's a real name, but Angel Adore, or Adore, I'm not really sure. But honestly, I love this book, and I definitely want to do a vintage tea party someday, maybe like for my 30th or something like that. Saying that I'm 23 this year. I've already planned my 30th. But if you really like vintage and you like tea parties and you like Alice in Wonderland, I definitely think you should have a look for this book. And I think she's done other ones as well. So I will be having a look online for the rest of these as well. So the last book I've got is the Book of Afternoon Tea. This is from the National Trust and it's by Laura Mason. And again, similar to the other one, it's got lots of different like recipes for afternoon tea, cucumber and cream cheese sandwiches. Love that. But then it's also got these nice little pages where it gives you facts about like the history of afternoon tea. So you've got different types of tea, taken tea. There's another bit as well which I was looking at before. Oh, Sunday and Christmas teas. I think that's quite cool. So it just gives you like loads of different facts. There was another one I was looking for. Oh, high tea and farmhouse teas, which I think is really cool. But yes, again, if you like non-fiction about afternoon tea, then honestly, this book is a good one to go. It's just, again, it's got like quirky looks. I'm a big fan of like quirky vintage styles, even though I can't really pull that off. But yeah, another good one for this. Okay, so that is the end of today's video. Actually, it's not, because I found some cool facts about Alice in Wonderland. I've just wrote them down on my little, what do you call it, my little notebook. So I thought I would kind of talk about some of them. Cool. So it was made into a film in 1903, which I thought was quite cool. And if anyone's actually seen it, I think it's the one in black and white, because there's a couple of versions which came out very early, but it is nightmare worthy. I'm not even gonna lie to you, it is really freaky. But I would recommend looking it up. One of the original titles, which I thought was quite interesting, was Alice's Hour in Elfland, which I thought was really interesting. I think there was a one which was like Alice among the gnomes or among the goblins, which I thought was really interesting because I don't think there's actually any gnomes or elves in Wonderland at the minute anyway. Obviously in earlier like adaptations it's possible that there might have been, other characters in it like elves and goblins, which I'm very surprised about because I didn't think there would be. The Dodo is based on Lewis Carroll himself, and that's not actually his real name. So his real name is Charles Dodgson. I think that's how you say it. It's Dodgson. How the Dodo came about, so he kind of based that upon himself. Another one which I found really interesting was that Queen Victoria was a big fan of the book, and she actually wanted the next one to be dedicated to her, which I thought was really cool. I mean, if you have Queen Victoria as a fan of your book, then you're winning in life. So those were and the last one, it has never ever been out of print, which I find really interesting. Like a book that came out, I don't even know what year it came out. Hang on, I've got my original copy here. Obviously this isn't like the original copy of the book, but I'm just going to so it says the on the 4th of July 1862, he and a friend took two little girls, out on a boating trip, and Dodgson entertained them by making up a story which he called Alice's Adventures Underground, another title. The book itself appeared in 1865 with the title Alice's Adventures in Wonderland. 1865. That's I'm not I'm not very good at maths, but that is a long time ago. And the fact that the book has never ever been out of print is wild. And so, well done, Lewis Carroll slash Charles Dodgson. Okay, now that is the end of today's video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. It was quite nice to sit outside, and it's kind of like a mukbang in a little way, have afternoon tea with me. And then now me and my mum are going to sit and enjoy this afternoon spread as well. So, you can give this video a thumbs up if you like. I will see you next time with another video. Cheers! Bye!